Ah, Padawan. I heard your shuttle arriving. I am Master C.O. Bakarn of the Jedi Council. Welcome to Tython. This is the ancestral home of our order, where the Jedi first came to be, and where our most promising Padawans complete their training.
The chance to see where the first Jedi walked, train where they trained, it's quite an honor.
So eager. You and your new master should get along nicely. Your instructors tell me that even in childhood you had a remarkable connection to the Force. We haven't seen such power in decades. I was hoping your new master would be here. Yuan left her dig site and is returning to Tython specifically to train you.
Is Master Yuan an archaeologist?
In a way. As you become her Padawan, never forget your initial training, nor the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. This is... Yuan, I was beginning to worry.
So you've arrived safely, my Padawan. I'm sorry I can't greet you properly, but we already have a crisis on our hands.
I want to know what's happening.
Tython is a treasure trove of ancient Jedi relics. Recently, our researchers uncovered several teaching holograms, but they've not been fully studied. These holograms may be records of the founders of the Jedi Order. They're absolutely irreplaceable. But a large group of flesh raiders has begun rampaging through that region. Those priceless holograms are in danger.
Is there a way to protect the holograms?
Someone must slip past the flesh raiders to recover these holograms' projectors. I intend this to be the first task of your training.
No, Yuan, you can't risk a Padawan against flesh raiders, even for such important artifacts.
A Padawan who was stronger in the Force at 4 years old than I was at 15? Gifted students need greater challenges.
So I must recover these holograms and watch for flesh raiders. Where should I begin?
The holograms are in the Gnarls. Be vigilant. That region has dangers of its own. If you encounter any difficulties, contact me on this holocommunicator. When you have the holograms, meet me at the Jedi Temple. We have much to discuss.
Well, he's not very fond of that decision. What's going on, guys? MariK here. We're back for some more SWTOR. This time we're doing the Jedi Consular, and we've based our character on a number of things. We went with a female Togruta this time around because I wanted to do something a bit different. So, going with a species that I've always thought they were cool. Like, we had Shakti, we had Ahsoka Tano, and I feel like there's a few others that I'm forgetting. Of course, we have Ashara, for those of you who like Ashara, for the Sith Inquisitor. I thought it was cool. It was a cool-looking species, and so I decided to go with one. Thought I'd go female because the last time I tried to go male with the Jedi Consular, I wasn't very invested in the character at all. And I hear good things about the female for the Consular. Plus, you know, Ahsoka, Ashara, and Shakti were all female Togruta, so it just made more sense. I tried to make her my own thing. Unfortunately, I went with the best options as far as the cosmetic designs and such, and I feel like we came out with a pretty good character. I went with a kind of trying to go for a descendant or an ancestor for Ahsoka Tano. So we have Asuna Tano. I was trying to go for a female name that started with an A, ended in an A, like Ahsoka, like Ashara, and this is just what we ended up with. I had a couple female names that started and ended in an A, and well, this was the one that we ended up going with.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
This is another one of the classes I never completed, despite all my hours sunk into this game, so it'll be kind of a fresh take for me for this class, and I'll actually get to see how the...
Flesh Raider, reinforcements. We must protect the Gnarls.
Okay. Oh, I have to cast it. Got it. Alright, level 2. Oh, is there a mail thing up here? Because I totally need one.
Flesh Raider, reinforcements. We must protect the Gnarls.
Where is it?
We've repelled the Flesh Raiders. For now. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get all this shit taken care of. So our character is very much in the realm of... She looks like... Her attire is very much Shakti. Because I was trying to go for the OG kind of Jedi Consular outfit. And so this is just kind of what I ended up with. I like it. It works okay. I wanted to go with more the flowy robe-like design instead of more like what you'd give a Jedi Knight. Alright, this is the one we already have. And while I found out there was an option to... Or an option. There's a... somebody found a way to make... more or less make Shakti, or not Shakti, Ahsoka Tano's Clone Wars outfit, which I thought was really cool. But it was expensive, and I've already spent too many cartel coins, and I don't have any more. Well, I have some more, just not enough more. And I didn't want to go with the... I didn't want to go with the Ahsoka Show one because I'm just not as big a fan of it. And again, cartel coins, kind of an issue there. One of my biggest gripes with the Consular that I can remember... Oh, shoot. I didn't realize these were cutscenes.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garanjard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
For a hologram, you're surprisingly articulate.
We needed worthy vessels for our knowledge. When the Jedi Order began, I saw we must be dedicated to peace, to calming our emotions, and ending war across the galaxy. If we fought, it should only be in self-defense. That is the founding principle of civilization.
Being civilized also means defending those weaker than yourself.
Indeed. But we must do so knowing the mark it will leave upon history and on ourselves. The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
I don't remember
Flesh
this.
Raider reinforcements. We must protect the Gnarls.
Shut up. I don't remember that, but I do remember some stuff regarding the story that kind of ties into, you know, almost like sentient holo recordings or holograms, or more or less almost like AI. Like AI in the sense like the AI in Halo. I don't remember what the deal was with Flesh Raiders. I think you learn about them and their origin crap and whatever. I think that's part of the Jedi Knights story. I could be wrong, though.
Activation protocol begins. Ah, another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calibrin, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi can set our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
If you can't feel mercy, justice suffers.
Sorrow for the victim, or outrage at the crime, can blind us. To see clearly, such feelings must be put aside. It has served us well. We Jedi are renowned for our fairness, our honesty. Now, that reputation is yours to keep. Activation protocol complete.
They speak like the, Rakata AI did, when you find the star maps in KOTOR 1. Or maybe it's, I know for sure the one on Kashyyyk, and maybe the others don't have an AI type thing. Because obviously they, you have to do the riddle and shit for the one on Kashyyyk in the Shadowlands.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, Keeper of the Histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order. I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
Gathering such knowledge would be a great adventure.
My travels took me across many worlds, more than any other founder. I saw, heard, dreamed. Jedi seek to dispel ignorance, to understand other cultures, and bring that understanding to others. Never forget that, wherever your path leads. Activation protocol complete.
I actually want to go and check my, I want to go and check my KOTOR playthrough now, to the part where I did Kashyyyk, because I swear he says the exact same line. Activation protocol complete. I don't waste. Wow, words. Yep. I don't want to waste too much time. I like how I can defeat them, but I can't free this Padawan from the cage. Weird. Maybe that's a thing for Jedi Knights. Am I the right spec, by the way? I am. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time fighting Flesh Raiders. We got off to a late start today, but I do want to... Man, you've got to, you know, get leveled up sometime. Medium armor. Well, I don't have that, so... Oh, and we do have a lightsaber in our inventory, because I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to start with a lightsaber or not. But since the story doesn't start you with one, I guess we're not going to, even though I hate the stupid training stick.
Master Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the Flesh Raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
Which, you know, it's kind of weird anyways to think about.
Flesh Raider reinforcements. We must protect the Gnarls.
Shut up. It's kind of weird to think about, because it's like, I mean, we're clearly... I think you have to be an adult, especially with the way they did romance options and such. So, like, we're, you know, an older... We're an older...
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Jedi.
Be safe out there.
Maybe not as old as...
Flesh Raider reinforcements.
God.
We must protect the Gnarls.
Maybe we're not as old as Obi-Wan is in Episode 1. I think he's like 22. God, I loved Episode 1 Obi-Wan. Just, I loved the personality. I loved the design, the portrayal. Ah, Ewan did so good. Anyway. But, it's like, first of all, you're like this prodigy. And on top of that, you're that old. Why do you not have a lightsaber? Like, if they didn't have the little thing at the end of Tython for both Jedi and both Sith on Korriban, where you make/get your lightsaber at the end, I wouldn't bother. I would just straight up have a lightsaber right now. I just don't, because that's unfortunately what the story calls for. Which, to me, is just... Again, kind of dumb. I'm also not excited for the companions. I know that's one of the main reasons why I'm not a fan, or I wasn't a fan of the Consular before. Like, the playstyle's fine. It plays this very much the same as the Lightning Sorcerer, but the companions all just, they're not that interesting.
There isn't. It's out of my hands, Kaizen. I haven't. Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
Did you train Kaizen too, Master Yuan?
Some people, even some Jedi, disapprove of my friendship with Kaizen. I wanted you to meet, before rumors prejudiced you. First, thank you for saving the holograms. The Jedi have lost enough lately without losing our history, too.
One of the holoprojectors was taken before I could reach it.
I recall, and not just one at random, it seems. That hologram is of the infamous Master Rajivari. Rajivari was another of the Jedi founders. He turned to the dark side. He betrayed the very order he helped to create.
This Rajavari's betrayal paved the way for the Sith.
Rajavari was immensely powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Kalikori village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor or hungry.
Why are these Twi'leks here?
Religious persecution drove them from their home world. They found sanctuary here, but without the Republic's permission. I'd like you to go to Kalikori village, discover who took the holoprojector and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
We're Jedi. Aren't we obligated to help those in need?
This is the Jedi Council's judgment. I might disagree, but the decision is made. When you reach Kalikori village, find Bashen, captain of the village guard. He knows everyone. He may have seen the holoprojector. I think meeting these pilgrims will be a good lesson for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
I will say, too... Did I just get a lightsaber? It still says practice blade. It is still just a... Okay, weird. The little image looked like a lightsaber. It bugs me having gloves on. It's such a stupid thing, but it's like every class has... Like this Jedi doesn't have gloves. Also, this is kind of what I based my second Jedi on. There's a old set of robes called the Relnix robes that are more or less basically look like that. They're like about as generic Jedi robe-y as you can get. Now, of course, now we have better ones. Like we have literally Obi-Wan Kenobi's tunic, which just looks better. Not to mention, too, like, this is fine, but I hate the belt being on the outside of the robe. Like, it's so constricting. Plus, it's hard to go, damn, this looks dumb because it's not how it looked in the movie. Well, the movies are like, this is like almost 4,000 years before the movies, and so it's kind of, you gotta kind of separate that, which is sometimes hard to do. Especially when you're playing Star Wars and you have, you know, like you have an idea in mind. You're like, I want my character to be this. You know, my character is inspired by this. Like this character was inspired by Ahsoka / Ashara / Shakti. But sometimes it's hard to make them look exactly as you want them. Even,
they're back! And they're bigger! Grab your blasters!
Shut up. Even, you know, even that Jedi character using those Relnix robes. I literally named him Qui-Gon Jinn. Tried to play him as Qui-Gon Jinn. But you can only do so much. The game isn't made to be an exact replica for newer Star Wars stuff. And I understand that.